Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Kyle Larson's Nation's Guard Chevy for 2021. As always, take a look at the box. As you just have the generic 2021 box. Got Kyle Larson number 5, a picture of Kyle in a generic black fire suit and Hendrick Motorsports. Down the side you got Kyle Larson, got Hendrick Motorsports, a render of the car right there, standard finish. Down the side, you got Hendrick Motorsports, standard finish at number 5, Action Racing Collectibles. They made a total of 1,392 of these things, which is honestly more than the Hendrick cars Diecast is getting produced. Something seems off with that, but whatever. On the back, you have Kyle Larson, number 5, Hendrick Motorsports. Got 2021 Action Racing Collectibles and a number 5. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. Kyle Larson raced this for the first 3 races of the season, the Daytona 500, the Daytona Road Course, and then, of course, Homestead, all 3 races in Florida. Then he brought it back for the Dover race, randomly, and then it never ran again. If for some reason somebody doesn't know, this company is still owned by Hendrick. It's kind of like an in-dealer warranty kind of thing, I think. They just kind of provide warranties for car dealers. But I did always laugh at that. Like back when this car, I think it was the Hauler, when they first saw the Hauler, it had Hendrick cars and then it had this next to it. And everyone was like, see guys, he does have a sponsor. And then immediately everyone's like, yeah, that's still a Hendrick company, guys. Like that wasn't an outside sponsor, still owned by Hendrick. Which, I mean, Hendrick got to the point where he said he doesn't even want any other sponsors. He said next year it's going to be a Hendrick cars car for all but a couple races that are Valvoline. Which, I mean, this is still owned by Hendrick, so maybe the sponsor will still appear on his car because it's still a Hendrick company. I don't know. The sponsor also did appear on Spire cars multiple times this year with both Corey LaJoie and Justin Haley. I wasn't a huge fan of this car when it first got unveiled, just for the fact that I wasn't a fan of turning the Ricky Hendrick throwback design into the Penske scallops. Because between this, the Hendrick cars, and the Freightliner, they all use this Ricky Hendrick throwback design. That I didn't really like that. I'd like, please just keep that Ricky Hendrick car for the, Hendrick cars one with the correct colors to make it look like a full throwback. Which, I mean, I think they, they'd stop doing that with their other paint schemes, so I think they got the message. But on another end, it would be kind of cool if you get this car, the Hendrick cars, and the Freightliner, have all 3 of the, Ricky Hendrick design cars together. That'll probably make a really cool set, honestly. But anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Nation's Guard. Got Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, number 5 in Hendrick Motorsports. On the side, you got Nation's Guard. You got Valvoline up there. You got Exalta, Acronis, Freightliner, Mac Tools, Seaman, and Cincinnati on the B post. Kyle Larson's name up there in white and green. Behind the front wheel, you got Tarleton. That's a diecast I'm really curious to see how it comes out. Because the real car was like matte black with metallic silver decals. If Lionel gets that right, that'll be a really cool looking diecast. I might have to pick that up. Has your regular contingencies and such up front. On the back, you have Auto Dealer Warranty Solutions, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE, Valvoline, and a number 5. Got Nation's Guard on the roof and the deck lid. This is number 562. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. So you've got a Chevy bow tie and nothing else. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously no deck lid, the roof flaps of course still do open, and there's the other side of the car if you want to see that. Not a whole lot to talk about the car like this. It was just the first Kyle Larson 5 car to come out, and after he won the championship, this car it disappeared off the face of the earth immediately, just because it was the only one. There's the authentic to go with it. So that was one of those cars that, like, whenever somebody wins a championship, their primary diecast usually disappears and gets pretty rare immediately. But in this case, his primary diecast still wasn't out by the time he won the championship. So this one was all that was out. So, of course, this one was the one that disappeared really quick. Said he only raced this 4 times this season. Although it was the Daytona 500 car, so that, makes it a little special. Like I said, if you want this diecast, you're probably out of luck at this point. If you can find a way to get this diecast for retail price, definitely go pick it up somewhere. Because I said it's already going for like over $100 on eBay. There was autograph versions of it that went for like $300, $400 on eBay. Like, it's going insane right now just because everyone's so on the Kyle Larson hype train. I don't mind Kyle Larson. Some of his fans are insanely annoying, though. Like, they're almost getting more annoying than Chase Elliott fans half the time. like acting like it is just pure raw talent, which he is talented, but if you think that his wins and championships were all just based on his talent this year, you're very mistaken. It was pretty obvious that Hendrick figured something out car-wise this year, especially Kyle Larson. I'm sure Chad Knaus had something to do with it, but like, he's faster than the entire field, like, every week, and that's not entirely talent-based. Like, there's a reason why, like, Ford was so awful this year. Penske was off this year. Stewart-Haas was off this year. Like, it's not just because Kyle Larson's just the most talented driver in the history of all racing in existence. Like, whatever. I just hate that. I hate the Larson fans that act like he is just, the most talented driver in the history of all racing in every series. He'll hop into any racing league in all across the world. He'll just win immediately by 10 seconds. It's like, I am curious to see what Kyle Larson could do in some other stuff. I'm put him in an Indy car, put him in an F1 car, just see what happens. I don't know. But anyways, that's enough ranting about Kyle Larson for one day. Like I said, if you want this car, you're going to have to, either hopefully get lucky to find it for retail or pay up for it, which I never recommend doing anyways. But remember, for all of your diecast needs, you can go to circlebdiecast.com. If you use the code BWhack, you can get free shipping on any order over $20. So go check it out if you want anything. But I think that's pretty much all there is to say. This has been a review of Kyle Larson's Nation's Guard Chevy for 2021. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.